All right, what's up, everybody? It is I, it is he, it is him, it is me, your charismatic cult leader, the ghetto fucking cowboy. So make sure you grab yourself a seat, something to smoke on, something to poke on, something to drink. And we're gonna get started with this week's NFL Week 4 picks. This week is when shit starts to get fun. In all honesty, this is when shit starts to get fun. I don't know how many of you saw Thursday night's game, September 29th. We had the Dolphins at the Bengals. And yeah, for the first time, I did not go with the Bengals. And, you know, in a lot of ways, I'm kind of sad that I didn't. Now, let's talk a little bit about about Thursday night. So, Thursday night, the team that they were betting on in the first place was the Cincinnati Bengals, which, don't get me wrong, Joe Burrow, it's the fucking Bengals, guys. Come on. They did really well last season. They were, you know, Super Bowl contenders against the LA Rams. Unfortunately, they did lose, but you know what? They had a chance this season to redeem themselves. They're sitting 2-2 at this point. And in my personal opinion, I would have bet them as the underdogs in the situation, especially considering how well Tua and the Dolphins have been playing. I mean, come on, man. When he's healthy, Tua is a damn good quarterback. Okay, let's not try to sugarcoat it here. When Tua is healthy, he is a damn good quarterback. Okay. That being said, what happened in week 2? Yes, we're going back to week 2. We cannot excuse the fact that a lot of mistakes were made. Tua got hurt in week 2. Pretty severe head injury that they tried ruling off as back and ankle injuries. When it was obvious that the boy was shook. Which led to this past Thursday night, which led Tua to be sacked yet again. And hitting his head nowhere near as hard as in week 2, may I add. And completely going into pretty much what looked like fucking convulsions. And so that, I definitely think, you know, the NFL at this point, he was immediately rushed. We'll put it to you this way. He was stretchered off the field, immediately rushed to University of Cincinnati hospital, immediately placed into Trauma 1, which, for those of you who don't know, Trauma 1 is the absolute, like, highest level of trauma you can fucking be put into in a hospital. Like, they have their best of their best working there. And it straight up looked like the man had a fucking seizure out on the goddamn field. So, I mean, all that was understandable. He was able to fly home the next day with his team. He is undergoing more testing in Tampa. I mean, in Miami, my bad, not Tampa, but in Miami. Let's not excuse the fact of the overshadowing and the blatant cover-up of the medical staff that first looked at Tua. We'll just say that's just straight negligence. Now, the NFL has gone as far as firing these people, these physicians that looked over Tua and okayed him to play. But I think that there needs to be more. I personally feel like there needs to be more than just what the NFL has done. There needs to be a full-on investigation because, I mean, in all honesty, a physician is not just going to do that out of a whim. I mean, there had to be some motive there for this physician to feel like he had to do this. That's just me. I think we have a concussion gate situation going on here, and I do believe I'm going to call it right there, concussion gate. I do feel like that this is unjust, and the NFL needs to be taking a bigger look into this, and they need to be doing some real investigation, not only on the physicianal side of it, but coaching staff, pretty much everyone involved with the situation that would want him cleared to play, there needs to be a big investigation into that. I did end up by choosing the Dolphins because, dude, they've been on an absolute burner their first 3 weeks. They were looking good, even with that injury of Tua in week 2. They were still looking good. They had the game won. Tua went down. Joe Burrow and the Bengals saw an opportunity. They struck, and that was it. The Bengals beat the Dolphins 27-15. That was your first game of the season, the first game of the week. And that's all I'm going to be doing on that situation at this point. We'll talk a little bit more in a different video about what's going on with Tua and the repercussions that the NFL are going to have on said physicians and everything else in a later video, kind of when we get more information. Tomorrow, Sunday, October 2nd, this is going to be, I was reading something somewhere. The first game is going to be at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. This is the first NFL game to not start at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, I think, ever in the NFL. Like, this is a 7:30 in the morning game. So that means it's what, 9:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time? Holy shit, that's fucking early. We got the Minnesota Vikings versus the New Orleans Saints. Let's just say we go with the back and forth of how things are going. It's kind of just anybody's game at this point. This is where you're going to see the people who held back are going to keep going, and the teams that are, maybe had a better start and just got lucky are going to start falling back. That being said, I don't think the Saints have what it takes. The Saints are too jumbled up right now. I could be totally wrong. The Saints are, I don't think that they're the team, man. They just don't have it as it sits right now. Where do they sit in their conference? Let's go. They're the NFC. It's currently the Saints sit third in the NFC South under the Panthers and the Buccaneers. That says something. But you also have to think, though, too, the Buccaneers are also the only team in the NFC South that have more than one win. So let's go back to that. We're gonna say that we're gonna take the Vikings with this one. Granted, New Orleans is at home. I do believe the one game they won, they were at home, so that might be a little bit of an advantage. But I think the Vikings have a little more to prove this season than what we see on the main, like, just on top of everything. I think that the Vikings, excuse me, are going to be the team to watch for that first game. So yeah, that's going to be my pick, is the Vikings. Next, we're going to have the Chargers at the Texans. I mean, LA is favored to win this. I'm not sure of the over-unders on any of these games at this point. I'm kind of doing this late. I'm supposed to be live streaming right now. So I am kind of doing this a little bit later on a Saturday. I wanted to do this earlier in the day, but so I don't have the over-under numbers right now. We will this next week. 100%, I promise. But the Chargers are favored to win against the Texans. The Texans are undefeated at being undefeated. They have 2 losses and 1 tie. The Chargers are sitting 1-2. What's his face starting for the Chargers? What the fuck is his name? LA Chargers. QB. Is Herbert playing? Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Is Herbert coming back? Chargers reveal how they blew it trying to protect the injured quarterback. Blah, 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 blah. I do believe Herbert. So no, Herbert is not coming back. It doesn't look like Herbert's going to be playing. I still think that this Chargers offense can have what it takes to take down the Texans. Everybody's saying watch the Texans, blah, 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 blah. They ain't done shit. Shut the fuck up. Go sit the fuck down in your corner, dude. Chargers ain't doing shit. Next game, Bears at the Giants. These teams are both 2-1. They're both doing really, really well this season. Um, New York is favored to win, and I think I agree with that. Chicago's just kind of still kind of sporadically over the board, and it feels almost like the 2 wins that they have were just kind of shit luck. Um, that being said, New York has really stepped up as a team. They are proving that they know how to work as a coalition, um, to move forward and move the ball the way that they're supposed to. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with the New York Jets on this one. Next game, Seattle Seahawks. So we're gonna go with the Chargers. Let me write this down. That's the whole reason why I got this shit. Chargers. Got the Giants. Um, Next we got Seattle versus Detroit. Again, these are two teams that don't know where the fuck they are, dude. Um, both of these wins have both felt like complete accidents. Seattle, the only game that they've won was against their old quarterback, Russell Wilson. Lions, I don't even know how the fuck they got on the board. Um, it's kind of a crapshoot with Detroit, really. It just feels like Detroit's always finding itself in an accidental situation to be fucking winning. They're saying Detroit is favored to win this game. I don't know. If I was a betting man, which I am, I'd almost have to say that Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks are going to pull this one out of their ass. So I'm going to have to go with Seattle. Um, Not knowing too much about either teams right now at this point, I really don't have any backing. I'm just going to go with my gut on that and say Seattle. Browns versus the Falcons. Okay, the Falcons seem lost right now without Matt Ryan. I mean, they didn't seem like they were found back when they had Matt Ryan, but they sure as shit feel lost without Matt Ryan. The Cleveland Browns, man, really way to step it up, dude. You know, the one thing everyone said is that, you know, and even I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of saying this, is that the Browns wouldn't know how to react without Baker Mayfield. That was true to a point. The Cleveland Browns have definitely stepped up and shown, hey, especially with that first game win, I mean, against Baker Mayfield and the Panthers, the Cleveland Browns are definitely showing that, hey, we're still here. We're still a contending team, and I like to see that. So I definitely am going to take the Cleveland Browns over the Falcons. Cleveland is favored to win. Next game we got is going to be the Titans versus the Colts. Speaking of Matt Ryan, he is now in Indianapolis. Any of you guys that know me well know that I'm a closet Colts fan. I lived in Indiana for a little bit. Met a lot of cool people. Watched a lot of Colts football. And it kind of made me a fucking Colts fan. I mean, dude, I still got a Dallas Clark jersey, dude, that sits in my fucking closet. I'm gonna have to go with Pat McAfee on this one, man. I'm gonna take the fucking Colts all the way, dude. Like, the Tri-Star State is not looking good. They're 1-2. Granted, the Colts are ones all across the board. They're 1-1-1. Go fucking figure. I'm just saying though, I think Indiana is going to pull this one off. I think Matt Ryan still has a little bit of game left in him. I don't know how much game. Okay. He's definitely changed my mind, but I don't know how much game Matt Ryan has left. He's definitely coming towards the end of his career. And but that being said, I am gonna go with the Colts. The Washington Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys. Yet again, anyone who knows me knows that I will always pin money against the fucking Dallas Cowboys. Let's see if this fucking twat stamp is playing. Because this right here is going to be Is this fucking guy gonna play? Okay, so it does not look like he's gonna be playing. So this being said, Dallas has a fucking strong team. Saying that, it has been forever since they've ever been a fucking contender. They spent all this money 6 years ago getting Dak Prescott, and as when he was first started, it was that whole new car thing. Ooh, new shiny, let's play with this. We got a good thing going. Okay, fine, whatever. Let the fucking hype go. Dak Prescott is not that fucking guy. Okay, he ain't done shit. He ain't gonna do shit. He gets injured more than fucking Tua at this point. The man has sat out more games in the last 3 seasons than he's played in his entire career. Let that sink in. You literally gave the man a franchise tag who has sat out more games due to injury than he's played in his entire 6-year career. That's fucked up. That being said, Cooper Rush, man, this guy. The Dallas Cowboys are sitting 2-1 for the season. Okay. Both the games, I think it's both the games. Yeah, both the games that this man has started for the Dallas Cowboys, he has won this season. He started one other time for him. I think it was back in 2020 or was it 2019? One of the two. He started for them then and he won them the fucking game. Now, this is what I'm going to say. And Jerry Jones, you better be listening, dude. If Cooper Rush wins this game tomorrow, there is no fucking reason why you are not sitting there thinking contract negotiations and having him start for the rest of the fucking season. If you don't, you literally will prove that you are the dumbest fucking owner in NFL history. I'm dead serious. If Cooper Rush wins tomorrow against the Washington Commanders, which at this point, dude, it's looking pretty fucking probable that he will. This is an easy fucking W. Okay? The man puts in the hard work. The man is fucking making the plays. The man is taking this team forward. If Cooper Rush wins tomorrow and you don't consider him as your starting quarterback, you're a fucking idiot. You know, me and a buddy, we were talking the other day. I asked him, I said, hey man, have you seen that new series on Netflix, that Dahmer series? And he straight up looked at me and he goes, why would I want to watch someone kill people? If I wanted to see that, I'd wait till the end of the season and watch the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones has been destroying and killing people's hopes and dreams for the past 25 fucking years. People, don't make the same mistakes. Don't make the same mistakes. If he wins this, there needs to be serious contract renegotiations on the status of Cooper Rush. And Dak, I'm sorry, you may have to go. Enough about the Cowgirls. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Ravens. Buffalo is favored to win. Okay. These are two teams with two very hungry quarterbacks, man. Two extremely talented, extremely hungry quarterbacks. I think both of them have proved this. Josh Allen is a fucking laser when in that pocket, man. He knows how to control this team. He makes the body movements. He makes the signals. His team is 1-1 with him. Not only do they have a great offense, they have a damn good defense, especially with Von Miller now. Dude, come on. Let's go. The Bills have a stacked team. The whole fact that they lost last week, just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, move on. Let's go on. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, love him, fucking hate him. The kid is a fucking icon. This kid knows how to play fucking football. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Lamar Jackson fanboy. In fact, when he started out, I wasn't that big on Lamar Jackson. I liked him, but I wasn't that big into him. I didn't see him going anywhere. Over the last few years, Lamar Jackson has proven me wrong. I am on that fucking Lamar Jackson bandwagon. People all freaking out. Oh, he didn't come to a contract agreement. He's a fucking idiot. Blah, 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 blah. No, this motherfucker's sitting there going, here, our talks and our negotiations ain't enough for me to prove it. Let me fucking prove to you why I need more money. And he's doing it. He is proving himself. These are two very, very talented quarterbacks. These are two very talented offenses, two very talented defenses. Who I'm going with, this one's going to be the hard one for me this week, is because these are two franchises that are just fucking fire right now. But I have to choose one. Oh shit. You know what? I'm going to say fuck it. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think the Ravens are going to fucking do this. I really do. I think that they have the challenge. Granted, I know that the favors are in for Buffalo, but the favors are all in right now for Buffalo. Buffalo's a strong team. If it was these teams playing any other team, not each other, it would be in favor for Buffalo. It would be in favor for fucking Baltimore. I'm going to have to go with the Baltimore Ravens, man. You got Harbaugh as your coach. You got Lamar Jackson. You got a great fucking team behind you that listens to you, respects you, and does what you ask. Okay? I think Baltimore is going to take this one. I really want to be on that Bills bandwagon, but I really, really, really do think that Baltimore has this game. Jacksonville versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Dude, what happened? What happened? There's been a total night and day change in Jacksonville. Last season, Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence didn't do a fucking thing. Nothing. They didn't do anything. And now this season, they're looking good. This Jaguars team is looking good. You can tell that they have spent their entire offseason really working the team, working together, and working on those essential plays that need to be done to work as a team to move that fucking ball. They're sitting 2-1 for the season, which is a better start than what they had. I think they lost like their first 4 games last season. Come on now. They are definitely showing the improvement. They're pushing forward. I think Trevor Lawrence has got a good head on his shoulders. He's turning out to be a damn good quarterback. He was good at LSU. He's turning out to be a damn good pick for Jacksonville. I see Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville for a long time. And I don't say that. Same as I see Josh Allen in Buffalo for a long, long time. I see Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville for a long time. They're not going to let this kid go. This kid is showing some major fucking potential, and anything I said against him at the beginning of the season, I'm sorry, man. You're doing great, dude. Fucking you're doing what we wanted to see you do last year. And you just had to learn the ropes, man. You're doing great. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of it. You got the Philadelphia Eagles. This team is fucking mean this year. Good fucking God. Philly is fucking mean this year. They're undefeated. 3-0. Dude, Philly's going to be a hard game for you. It really is. Philadelphia is favored to win, and I 100% I don't have to go into a whole backstory with Philadelphia. It's 9 times out of 10, Philadelphia's dog shit. This season, they're the shit. Fucking Philadelphia Eagles are going to win against Jacksonville Jaguars, hands down. New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Pittsburgh is favored to win. This is another case of 2 teams that don't know what the fuck they're doing and where the fuck they are at this point. There's so many flaws, so many downfalls, so many errors with each team that I'm not even going to go into this because I'd need a whole nother 24-minute fucking video to do so. So with this one, I'm just going to say, fuck it, I'm picking the New York Jets. That's all I'm saying. I'm picking the Jets. Yeah. Cardinals at Panthers. So this one's difficult, man, because Kyler Murray's pulls his head out of his ass when he feels like he wants to. Baker Mayfield pulls his head out of his ass when he feels he wants to. Fuck Matt Rule. You're a piece of shit, coach. Get off the fucking sideline, you pansy. No one wants you there in Carolina. I hope the fucking upper management and the ownership is listening to me when I say this. Carolina, we can do better than Matt Rule. Matt Rule is dog water, son. He makes horrible play calls. He makes a horrible playbook. This team is not accustomed to his fucking play style. This guy has a horrible fucking record previously when it comes to NFL, college, and high school football. This man is not coaching material, period. This man is just, I don't even know how he got a fucking job. It's like you guys sat there and said, oh, our old coach has cancer. Let's get someone in here who doesn't. Oh, you look good enough. Let's fucking pick this Joe Blow off the street. He ain't a fucking coach. Get over it. That being said, I got to stay faithful to my fucking Carolina Panthers. We're going to keep pounding, baby. Let's go. Even though I feel like it might be a loss, I'm still going to go with the Carolina Panthers. Denver Broncos at the LA Raiders. I mean, LA, what the fuck happened, man? Derek Carr, what the fuck happened, man? You're fucking sitting there. You're pinned up. You look good in the offseason. You look good last season. You come in strong heading into the season. You had all of us fooled for a minute there, man. We all thought, oh, shit, the Raiders are going to do something. I love the fucking Raiders, man. I always have. I fucking loved Oakland since they're still Oakland, bro. I love the fucking Raiders, okay? Do they have what it takes to beat Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos? They're saying Las Vegas is favored to win this game. I don't see it. I have yet to see anything this season that's going to say that the Oakland Raiders can beat the easiest of the easy and beat Russell Wilson and the fucking Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson ain't doing shit, man. He ain't going to do shit in Denver. He's done. His career's done, okay? Denver's sitting there going, oh, we got Russell Wilson. This is going to be another Peyton Manning. No, it's not. Stop. You sound worse than fucking Mike Shanahan trying to find another fucking John Elway. Knock it off. I don't think the Raiders have this. I don't. It's just cut and dry. They're 0-3. They have yet to prove anything that they're going to do anything against anybody. So I am going to have to go with the fucking Donkeys. Patriots at the Green Bay Packers. I mean, are we really even going to talk at this point, dude? Fuck you, man. If you're going with the Patriots, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You saw fucking Green Bay last week. Fucking Green Bay fucking stomped Tom Brady and the fucking Buccaneers, dude. I mean, Green Bay's favored to win. I think that's enough said. You got an all-star team, but when it comes to Green Bay, you got Aaron Rodgers. Enough said. I'm going with the Packers. I don't see them losing another game unless Aaron Rodgers gets hurt and fucking misses a game like he did last season, and that'll be their second loss of the fucking season. And then the final game for tomorrow is going to be the Chiefs at the Buccaneers. You got the fucking GOAT, you got Tom Brady, and you got the baby GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, going one-on-one. Both teams are 2-1. It's at the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored. This one, I'm going to root for the fucking underdog, dude. I'm going to root 100% for the fucking underdog. Let's go, Kansas City. Come on, Patrick Mahomes. Show them why you're the fucking baby GOAT. Show them why you're fucking here. I'm definitely going to have to go with the Chiefs on this one, man, because I think they have a great fucking coach. They have a great team. They have a team that works really, really, really well together. They can work on their defense a little bit, but so can Tampa Bay. This is gonna go back to my hate for Tom Brady. Fuck you, Brady. You may be the GOAT, but still, fuck you. Let's go Chiefs all the way. And then Monday night, October 3rd, 6:15. You got the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco's actually favored to win this game. And I think the only reason why they're favored to win this game is because they are at home for this game. Y'all know me. I'm a diehard San Francisco fan. Even though it's going to hurt my pickings for this, LA, the Rams may come out and fucking win it. Who fucking knows? But me, dude, I'm 100%, dude. We got George Kittle. We got Jimmy G. Granted, we don't have Raheem Mostert anymore, which I don't know why. I don't know why. Why don't we have Mostert anymore? But we did secure Deebo Samuel. We are looking good this season. For the most part, we're healthy. The one problem that we have, and it's our biggest fucking problem, is when it comes down to the wire, Kyle Shanahan puts his 2 fucking cents in, commands the team, and says, do this, and we lose the game. Shanahan, butt the fuck out. Your quarterback's out there making these plays, and he's winning when he's doing his own fucking thing. Back off. Leave the team alone. You're starting to fucking get in my head like Matt Rule is in my head, and you're really pissing me off, dude. Stop making play calls for this team. Even Garoppolo told you at the end of the last game, your fucking play calls suck. Stop it. You're not good. Let your fucking team do what they are paid to do. This is what they're professional athletes at this. You're not proving anybody anything except for that you're just like your father. You have a one-time thing and that's it. And you haven't even had your one-time thing. Let Jimmy G command his team. Your play calls is what got fucking Trey Lance hurt. Your stupid, negligent play calls is what got Trey Lance hurt. This is why we have Jimmy G. Thank God we kept Jimmy G. But let Jimmy G do what Jimmy G does, because you've seen it. Everyone's seen it. When he does what he does, the man's untouchable. So anyway, guys, that's going to be my week 4 predictions. Okay? That's who I have. Comment what you think. Let me know. Who do you have this week? Comment section is open. I'm always willing to see what you guys got. Next week, we're going to be changing things up a little bit. We're going to have a whole fucking chart system like somewhere over here on the screen for your over-unders, all this other shit. We're going to get really intricate with this shit. I've been working really hard, not just at work, but trying to give you some decent content with this. So anyway, yeah, that's my week 4 predictions. I have them written down right fucking here. Look at that shit. Boom. Don't excuse the fucking shitty handwriting. Who fucking cares? Anyway, have a great night. We'll catch you in the next one.